Anticipate.
They anticipate having several applicants for the job. They anticipate having several applicants for the job.
We anticipate that sales will rise next year.
Surveyors anticipate further price declines over coming months.
People anticipated the accession of the country to UN.
Anticipate.
Barrel.
There was an empty barrel outside the house. This movie is a real barrel of laughs.
The company buys and sells about 600,000 barrels of oil a day.
It was more fun than a barrel of monkeys. There was an empty barrel outside the house.
Barrel.
Casual.
I like to wear casual clothes going to work.
They are employed on a casual basis. We have several vacancies for casual workers. Regular full-time employees are eligible for privilege leave and casual leave.
She talked with a casual and conversational tone.
Casual.
Caution.
Please use the power saw with caution. It is very dangerous. Please use the power saw with caution. It is very dangerous.
An additional caution is that no cooking is to be done in hotel rooms unless they have a kitchenette for that purpose.
Police has cautioned the robber for the first time.
Employees were cautioned to be careful about what they said to people outside the company.
Caution.
Contrary.
They had a contrary theory. This situation is contrary to the initial forecast.
Patience is not passive, on the contrary, it is active.
They had a contrary theory.
The risk of infection hasn't diminished. On the contrary, it has increased.
Contrary.
Deliberate.
Bernie made a deliberate attempt to injure Andy.
They deliberately delayed the wedding ceremony.
Radio transmission employs deliberate modulation of a complex audio signal.
The robber deliberately injured the old man.
She made a deliberate effort to save money each month.
Deliberate.
Dissolve.
I dissolved the pill in a glass of water.
The process dissolves carbon and iron compound. Such things, however, dissolve back into energy dances.
The deepest layer of water in such a lake does not contain any dissolved oxygen.
Contracts that establish partnerships sometimes provide that the partnership was ipso jure dissolved.
Dissolve.
Germ. Germs are on everything that you touch. The germ theory mobilized actual science against disease. Germs are on everything that you touch. Hydrogen peroxide is a liquid commonly used to fight germs. There was a lot of fabrication of atrocities by the Germans. Germ.
Kit.
Is there a first aid kit in your office? The kite went upwards further and further. The kettle is in kitchen.
This came to light during the installation of the kitchen garbage disposal. This came to light during the installation of the kitchen garbage disposal.
During a commercial, he went to the kitchen for a snack. During a commercial, he went to the kitchen for a snack.
Kit.
Puff.
A puff of smoke came from the burned match.
Whenever it is attacked, the fish puffs up its body to over twice its normal size.
The bodice fit her tightly, and the short, puffy sleeves were horribly outdated and
Many road accidents are the result of road rage.
She woke up with a raging thirst and a headache.
Do you rinse out the rag? Did you rinse out the rag? Many road accidents are the result of road rage.
She woke up with a raging thirst and a headache.
Do you rinse out the rag?
Rag.
Scatter.
I accidentally scattered all of my pills. Cheetahs are now only scattered throughout East Africa.
A bomb has been detonated by a special mechanism.
I accidentally scattered all of my pills.
Scatter.
Steel.
The works produced 1 million tons of steel a year. They built internal steel frame to support the exterior walls. My father's company manufactures steel building materials.
Over 500 steelworkers face redundancy.
The frame is made of steel.
Steel.
Swift.
My friend has a swift wit.
The contestants were swift thinkers.
These technological changes happened with astonishing swiftness. My friend has a swift wit.
They swiftly agreed with the conclusion of the report.
Swift.
Toss.
He tossed a coin into the air. The gunman ordered the couple to toss their cash onto the floor. He tossed a coin into the air. Now I toss and turn 'cause I'm without you. The boys tried to toss the ball through the basketball hoop.
Toss.
Triumph.
He raised the award in triumph at the end of his speech.
Public offered a triumphant cheer as the troops went by.
There was a triumphal parade at the streets.
He triumphed over all of his difficulties.
I was right, he said triumphantly.
Triumph. Fasten.
Make sure your seat belt is securely fastened.
He buys some buttons, zippers and other fasteners.
Make sure your seat belt is securely fastened.
You have to fasten your seatbelt before driving.
Fasten. Beam.
Can you help me to lift this beam?
The clear span area doesn't include the beams and walls.
Researchers realized that a tunable laser beam be useful in surgery.
She was positively beaming with pleasure.
Modern skyscrapers are made with several beams.